My name is Patricia White. As we come to the end of another Mental Health Awareness Month, 2020, and we start to enter a new phase of changes to our work life and our lifestyles, there are a few points I want to share, particularly from the perspective of employment. But firstly, according to the World Health Organization, there are 450 million people currently suffering from a mental illness, and 2/3 of individuals suffering from mental illness choose to avoid seeking help for their condition. Reports indicate that this choice is based upon factors including the stigma that is still attached to mental health, lack of education and the expensive healthcare costs. For many, the conditions are debilitating, sufficiently so that seeking medical care is highly difficult, in addition to maintaining work life. It is therefore not at all surprising that, given the added impact of COVID-19, that mental health conditions are exacerbated, and within the workplace setting a balance would be difficult for many to achieve. At this time, work-related factors having an impact on our mental health includes impending and actual redundancies or major organisational change. Bullying, harassment and discrimination is still around, whilst employers attempt to keep a handle on running and surviving in business, making it harder for employees to hope for any control or change to be made. Lone working and isolation will be having a significant impact on everyone, and even more so those existing mental health conditions, and likely to cause employees stress or mental health issues who previously were not known to have that vulnerability. Whilst preparing to return to work, employers and employees can use this phase to address issues perhaps not previously obvious or discussed, or that have now arisen as fresh concerns due to the impact upon us all from the COVID-19 threat. A good way to do this is to undertake a stress audit across the whole workplace and include employees in that process. This is a proactive approach which can turn out to be a positive, fresh start for everyone. In the meantime, under the Equality Act 2010, mental health can be considered a disability, providing it is long-term. Mental health conditions can, and many do, recur, and these are included within the definition, as long as there is an adverse effect on day-to-day activities. Even if the mental impairment is mild, if it has effects which are more than minor or trivial, this will still come within the Act. There are many support networks out there for employees and employers to avoid any misunderstandings and issues that can also potentially result in proceedings in employment tribunals for discrimination. The many supports available include Mind, and there is also an organisation, Mind Matters, who deals with workplace mental health issues and offers counselling.